Bro, now nigga get changed. Chop get blues on the mouth through the maze. Push star coupe on in the king. Standing there blocking up, serving the feed. Pie got not get to the blue cheese. Four got rocks up, serving the weed. I been out of town on the roads of my dreams. Four got a Glock with a scope and a beam. Nigga.
Fuck, I'm blanking on the name. It was a big deal though, bro. It was like G Herbo and Lil Durk was on it. Nigga, we drove out there. It was a big ass party. Shout out to Lock Cannon. I forgot the name of it. College Craze. It was called College Craze, bro. And this nigga was going stupid, like everywhere outside Chicago. Like right around Illinois. Drive to Chicago, nigga, this party gets shot up. But this like real shooting, bro. We walked out the venue and we seen a car like crash into the wall across the street with all this bullet holes all through it, bro.
Yeah, so like what happened like after that, like when y'all be seeing that type of shit?
Nigga, we drove home. To Chicago drove. After we already played the show though, so cool.
How much y'all get paid for that shit?
I don't know how much I made. Probably nothing, but it was a big deal to me because it's like, bro, it was like them accepting me as a DJ into their Chicago community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big deal. Like when you cross boundaries into other people's like zones and like cities and shit. Cause they don't really gotta book you. They could keep on booking all the DJs from where they from, and they good. They know the music from where they from. You know, they know everybody. It's just as safe as easy. But then when they say we want to book you, that means like you gotta be that nigga. And then from that is how I feel like I ended up getting linked with DJing for Lil Bibby because they, you know, seeing like, oh, this is another DJ that's possibly, you know, in and around Chicago. Boom, we gonna book him.
Facts. We gonna get into that too. So what was your first big booking though? Like what was your first one where you
like money?
Yeah, money wise.
Man, I did the biggest booking I've ever done, bro.
Not to put your pocket out there, but you know what I'm saying? But you know,
like 3 weeks ago, like a month ago, bro, we drove to Michigan and did a corporate event. And
so,
bro.
Damn, what's the difference though?
Like about 1,000% in the booking fee. If you times it by 1,000. Like what you normally get booked for, once you do it for a corporation, it's times 500% or 1,000%. That gives you an idea. So if I'm getting booked for $3K normally, you know, like at least $3,000, bro. Because you want to throw in a lot of extra shit working with corporations too, like what you need, like accommodations and travel and all this and that. But yeah, you gotta, when you go from getting booked by a normal client to a real corporation with a real name, they gotta pay extra.
For sure. Sure. So what was your first big look in the city on the music shit?
Soundset.
Soundset?
I played Soundset, yeah.
For sure.
And I played it with my son, and it was like a big moment for me. That was like one of our big major goals starting out doing music was to play Soundset.
So how was that? Speak on Soundset.
It was crazy. It was like the most people I ever seen on a stage. Mind you, this is our hometown, so it was an even bigger deal. That was an insane show.
For sure. For sure.
It was like 70,000 people, I think.
Damn. Rocking out, going crazy. I know you was getting booked like a motherfucker after that.
I don't think that really maybe. I think everything goes into why you get booked, but I don't remember really getting booked that much around then. I think we were still touring this shit, so like, until I came home, until I started partying outside and going outside, niggas was not trying to book me in Minneapolis. If you move away and you come back, you think it's gonna be sweet, it's not.
So what they be on? Why they be on that though? Why they do that?
Cause like cause it's such a small, tight community of like people who really party and shit, and go to these clubs and stuff. That's like, if you in it, you in it. If you out it, you out it. Like, it's just, there's a reason why a lot of people from Minnesota are fine with just being who they are in Minnesota, being famous in Minnesota, because it's not hard to get there, and all you gotta do is stay there. It's just don't move. But as soon as you move, people be like upset, like feel like you left them and shit.
For sure. Man, that shit crazy. Sure. Speak on like the DJ process, like how you know what I'm saying, what's your process like when you in that mode, when you in mode type shit, like.
Once I'm already DJing, it's too late to do anything. I was like, there's no plan, there's no nothing, I'm just going.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of preparation that comes up before that, before I even ever go out for the night.
Give me the prep.
Yeah, like just downloading and tagging songs, making sure they're in folders, making sure I practice with the songs at least once, you know, to know how they're gonna sound. It just being familiar with the music, whether that means like knowing like Newest albums, gotta listen to that shit top to bottom because somebody might want to hear it. You just gotta be in tune. That's how I look at it. I have to be in tune with what's going on in the culture. I even have to be in tune with like memes and TikToks and shit to know what's going on like culturally with music.
So,
and the process is just from there. It's like once you planned enough, it's just time to just go crazy. You can't think about it too hard. After that point, if you're thinking too hard, you're probably gonna choke up. You know, performing for somebody, even if it's 300 people at a birthday party or 2,000 people in the club, you just gotta go up there and just go. Do whatever it takes to get you in that mode. Whether you gotta do 20 push-ups backstage, goddamn drink a Red Bull, take a shot, whatever you need to do, just get you amped up. Just go. You just gotta do it because you're relying on